guys, Ruth here, Illinois Co-Yang Regional Organizer. That's a really long title. I'm back again. I just wanted to thank everybody that went out last weekend to collect signatures, especially for our delegates. Yeah, it's crucial that we get our delegates on the ballot with Andrew. So we've got another weekend ahead of us. And we have to get out there and continue to collect because eventually Jamie Murray, our petitions director, will have to bundle those petitions. I think he is thinking about bundling those on December 27th. So really this upcoming weekend is kind of our last big push, and then we'll wrap up any districts the following week. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to get out there. We've got debate watch parties coming up, so feel free to check out Mobilize. That's a good way to meet additional Yang, and then you can also kind of start to buddy up to see who can kind of help you. The events that we'll set up this week, we will send out a communication about those as we're still setting those up. And at these events, we'll have a lot of signature heroes or signature ninjas, those folks that have been collecting over the last couple of months. So if you are new to the signature collection game, I would suggest going out this weekend to one of those events because our Yang Gang has experience, and they're happy to help answer any questions and give you some tips and things like that. A tip of mine is I actually went to the train station today since I worked in the office, and I got about, I approached about 10 people. 5 people said no, and then the other 5 said yes. And what I did was I just asked them and told them that, I'm a delegate candidate wanting to get on the ballot with Andrew, and if they wouldn't mind signing my petition. And I think maybe after like the first 3 people said no, maybe some folks took sympathy on me regardless. Yeah. So, and as far as the signature counts, we still want to get above 500 for each district. 500 is, the requirement that we have for the Illinois State Board of Elections, but we want to be able to gather a bit more than that. So anywhere between 750 to 1,000 per district is safe, just in case they come back and strike any signatures or any of those signatures aren't valid, so it's safer if we can really push to kind of get between 750 to 1,000 for each district. Yeah, and then some tips for the weekend. I know it's getting colder, and that makes it a lot harder to collect, but I think I shared with this. A tip that I have is if you go to Dick's Sporting Good, they have yak tracks, YAKTRAK or XTRAX, yak tracks, hand warmers, and it's like $9.99 for a 10-pack, and there's 2 in each pack. But I use that a ton, and that helps keep your pens warm too, so the cold doesn't get them. If you have a phone like mine's that dies in the cold, put it in a sack. If you can buddy up, have your other friend charge their phone, so that way they can use the ziploc.house.gov to get those zip codes. So yeah. So keep an eye out because we'll have a ton of events this weekend. And if you want to host an event, go ahead and go and mobilize or reach out to one of us and we'll try to get that up for you. But yeah, there's not very many days left. And you can go to Yang Sites, YANGSITES.com, because we're putting some communications up there. All the delegate slates petitions are up there, a congressional map for the Chicago area. So there's a lot of good information up there, and we'll try to keep it updated. We're hoping to get a counter. Alan is working on that, which is great. We hope to get a counter up there soon. And yeah, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Jen Anderson and Michaela, delegates in District 17. Yes. From Galesburg, she made the trek over to Peoria during the impeachment rallies tonight to gather signatures. And those are the events, if you can, rallies, libraries, train stations, holiday gatherings. Go do it. You guys can do this. We can do this. Let's get Andrew and our delegates on the Illinois ballot. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.